time for Ask Wendy. Oh wait, no, but you.
Finally. Okay. Come on in. Good evening. This is our last video for tonight. Hey, Designs by V, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy, wonderful, amazing, awesome, beautiful birthday to you. Happy birthday, Designs by V. Happy, wonderful, blessed, awesome, amazing birthday to you. And many more. Happy blessed birthday, love. Thanks, love. I'm still celebrating. I know that's right. Look, celebrate till you can't celebrate no more. Because look, I think I'm going to be celebrating the whole month of April. How are you, Miss Jen? I am blessed. Hey, lovely love. Hey there, happy birthday, Designs. Hey, everyone, thumbs up the video. Please thumbs up the video. Thanks, Miss Gina, Marilyn Monroe. Thank you, love. Look, you know I got to say happy birthday to my peeps. I got to sing. Everybody is used to me singing happy birthday, so I had to do it to you. I'm so glad that you popped in. We having some good conversation. Hey, Jackie, I love you more. I gotta do that. Look, when Jackie pop in, and if I don't do it, I don't even feel right. Through the whole thing, I be like, even when I'm in conversation, I have to stop what I'm doing, and I have to do that. I have to let her know. And I told you guys, we gonna get back on our sign language. We gonna get back to doing that. So y'all, look, I didn't ate. I had me some cheesecake. I had some rice, broccoli, and chicken. I maxed it out. And where's Kiki? Because Kiki, we were talking about the Calypso, and she said she liked the blue. And guess what? I go in my cabinet and I look to see if I had another juice. It happened to be the blue one. So shout out to Kiki. This is for her. Thanks, Miss Gina. You're welcome, love. Jackie girl, you know, honey, you are a permanent fixture right here in the queendom. A permanent fixture. So I am so happy that you got that phone fixed. Well, you got another phone and you finally got it so that you can come on here. I love it. I love it. We just so happy to have you back. My phone is flipping. Look, I'm late because it would not let me go live. Every time I kept trying to go live, it kept saying error, error, error. And I'm like, why is it saying error? So I shut my phone down and then I restarted it. And then I went and did it again. And then this time it let me go live. I told you a long time ago it's time for me to upgrade my phone. I was supposed to have been upgraded the phone, but honey, the money looking funny. I told you guys I got three boys that are graduating. I ain't got time to upgrade no phones, get nothing extra, ain't nothing extra, because I have to focus on the fees and the graduation stuff for the twins and for Benjamin. So I was catching up on your last live. I'm just now cooking me something to eat. Tired. Ooh, you cooking late, lovely. You is cooking late. My feet is planted in cement in the queendom. That's right. That's right. Look, and we got you tied down with some steel and everything because you ain't going nowhere. I told you, you are a permanent fixture. You one of them fixtures that you can't even remove. You know, you one of them statues and stuff, like the Statue of Liberty. You look, Jackie, you is the statue of liberty over the queendom. You can't be moved. You can't be moved. You can't be touched, honey. You important. You cannot be. If you remove the Statue of Liberty from New York, it's gonna crumble. It's gonna crumble. That's just how it is. So, She's here forever. She's here permanently. I'm sitting here. Look, I was munching on my ice here. And then I got my Calypso. So I'm drinking my Calypso juice. This juice is amazing. It's great. Hey, Felita, you back, love. Welcome back. We only got 3 in the house. Where's the rest of the family? We got to wait for the rest of the family to get in here because we are chit-chatting about YouTube and reality TV. That's what we're talking about. YouTube and reality TV. So, hey, Sir Neely. So this is going to be a good one. Y'all are not going to want to miss this one. This one right here. This is going to be a good. I got to get my snacks. Give me a second. Y'all get your snacks. Get your. Look, I have my ice. I got my juice. Ring-a-ling-a-ling, the bell for love. I got to give everybody some love. We all got to give Designs by V some love and some birthday kisses and all that stuff because she is still celebrating. She the birthday girl. And, of course, my lovely love. So, y'all know we ring the red bell over here. When we feel that somebody needs some attention, we ring the red bell. I'm reheating leftovers, so I'm good. All right. Get your snacks. I'm going to give me some snack. I already had my dinner. I had my dessert, but y'all know, Miss Gina, I am a snack connoisseur, so I have to have my goodies. Oops. Okay. So I have Nerds Rope. I love this. I love the Nerds Rope. Y'all know I'm a junk food junkie. And then y'all, of course, know my favorite. So those of you all that like, if you want to send Miss Gina some snacks, I love M&M's peanuts. M&M's peanuts are my favorite. Ropes are my favorite. Y'all know my favorite chips are the hot J's, the hot stuff, the J's hot stuff potato chip. Oh my God. I was telling the girl at my job today, I said, I'm fiending. I have not had my chips in 2 weeks. And I was supposed to stop at the gas station because the gas station have where you can get the big bag for $2. And I was so tired I didn't even stop, but I'm getting my chips tomorrow. Y'all gonna see me with the hot stuff J's tomorrow. We got 14 in the house now. Come on now. Y'all got a thumbs up this video. Thumbs up better than it, because this gonna be good. This gonna be good, y'all. We are talking about YouTube and reality TV shows. I love gummy candy. You do, then you will like this Nerds. Because the Nerd Rope, it has the gummy, it's the gummy rope, but then the Nerds is attached. It's really good. I love it. It's really, really good. So, yeah. So we are talking about YouTube and reality. So let me tell you something. The thing about YouTube is people get it confused. Everybody think that they gonna be a Issa Rae. Now we all know that Issa Rae got started from YouTube. We all know that a lot of people, many, have gotten popular from YouTube. Millions and millions of subscribers. They've gotten wonderful endorsements. That some have branched off from doing this to doing real TV and real movies. But let me tell you, that happens once in a million. Not everybody. Not the crunchy nerds. I love the crunchy nerds. That's not going to happen to everybody. They don't reach out to everybody. You got to work. Lovely T can tell you the industry is very hard. It's very hard to get into. There's a lot of snakes. Just like there's a lot of snakes on YouTube, there's a lot of snakes in the entertainment industry. People will sell their soul, they will sell their mother, they will sell their firstborn to get in front of that camera. People don't understand. Issa Rae, is she from Chicago? That I'm not 100% sure about. I heard she was. I'm not sure. But I do know for sure that she got started from doing YouTube, and you know, there's a lot of people that have made it from YouTube, and everybody wants to be that huge star. Everybody wants to get in front of the camera. Everybody, it is not easy. It's not all cracked up what it's cracked up to be. Same with the girls that want to model. You know how many every day there's a new young girl dreams of being a supermodel, dreams of having the fame to make everything. All that's all she wanted to do, but everybody is not gonna make it. And so people will come to you all the time. They come to you with show ideas. They come to you if they hear about you, you know, other people. I'm gonna tell you the level of producers, how producers go in this entertainment game. The new So Right Grown Folks Relationship. How you doing, love? How you doing, Nick M? The new producers, the young producers, they're young, they're in training, you know. They're trying to get their foot in the door so they can get on the up there with the big wigs. You know what I'm saying? So they are what you call, even though they have the title of producers, they really not producers. The young, they're the runners. They're the ones that have to, they get the grunt of the work. You understand what I'm saying? So you have the bottom producers where they're the ones to book the show. They're the ones to call you. They're the ones to interview you. They're the ones to Skype you. They're really a nobody. They work for the big producers and the big directors because there's levels that you got to go to. But they're the ones that you get that phone call from. Remember when some of you guys, and I'm speaking from experience, Miss Gina know what she's talking about. Look at my work. My work speaks for itself. I've been in front of the big tube, so I know how this go. I've been that person where I gotten interviewed and this and that, and then when you get there, you be asking for this person, but then that's not the person that you really gonna see because that person has finished their job. You gonna wind up seeing another producer. So remember when Fab Abe was trying to get on the court show with VS? And she recorded that. How you doing, Nick Ian? Hey, Gina in chat. How you doing, love? And she recorded it. And you heard the lady asking her questions and stuff. That is what you will call a runner. Y'all, you remember that, Felita? Okay. That is the person. That's what you call the runner. That lady is a nobody. She is the person to see if your story is going to be interesting enough to get on the show before she moves you along to the next person that's over her. She don't book you. She don't make the final decision. You have to sell yourself to her in order for her to tell the next person, "Ooh, she good. This show gonna be good." And then you gotta repeat the same shit that you said to her to 2 or 3 other people before you even get on the show. Now, if you think I'm lying, go check out my Dr. Phil show. So right now, Google it. Google it. Go on YouTube. I know the process of how it go because I've been on, shall I name them again? I've been on Dr. Phil. I've been on Steve Harvey. I've been on Dr. Drew Life Changes. I could go on and on and on and on. Thank you, Felita. About how that, so I've been through that process a long time. So just because you hear someone says, we got picked for a show and they didn't get picked for the show. Someone might have been interested in them and may have talked to them because it is a process. It is a process that you have to go through. It is a process, like I spoke the other morning when I was talking about the reality TV show that I was going to do, the PTA show. When you initially get picked for that, you won't sign no NDAs. You can tell whoever the fuck you want to tell about you got picked for the show and this and that, because you're not going to sign anything until the big head honcho say, we like everything that you've done, and this is after they've interviewed you, then Skyped you, then interviewed you again, and then you have to send pictures and you have to send videos and more. And they don't just do that for you; they do that for everybody that's going to be a part of that reality show. Believe me when I tell you, I know how this goes. Some of you probably didn't even do it. Some of you probably listened and did Google the names that I told you to Google, and some of you probably didn't. Hey Kiki, girl, look, I did a shot. You got to go back and look at the beginning of this. I said, where Kiki at? I salute this for you, mama. We was just talking about the blue calypso. So when I got picked, like I said, I'm known around, especially in California, with a lot of the producers, as I'm a great person to work with. I looked at your reality wanted. See, thank you, Felita. Now, you looked at my reality, my reality one, you saw I've been on there for a long time. I gave you guys for free. See, these folks talking about secrets and stuff. Let me tell you something. It's room for everybody in this business. Everybody. Anybody can make it. And that's why Miss Gina shared with you. I have to share that with nobody. I could have kept that information to myself. But if you want to venture off from YouTube and you want to get on reality shows and different stuff, I'm going to tell you again. Go to www.realitywanted.com. Go to realitywanted.com. It is a legit site. Anybody goes on that site. Hey, y'all, driving, but I'm here. Hey, Spicy, you showed us a lot of footage from the shows you were on about a week ago. I sure did, Miss Mom G, didn't I? Sure did. And movies you were in also. So that's why I said I'm going to tell you the truth. When other folks tell you, I'm not going to tell you. I can't tell you, we can't do this and that and woo, woo, woo. I've been on some of the biggest. Empire was one of the biggest shows, not just here in Chicago, but around the country. I was on that show. So it was that. This was all back then when I took my acting really serious, like when I was really trying to get into it, really, really serious. And one thing about the industry, when they like you, if this producer likes you, let's just call him John, okay? If John the producer likes you, but John the producer knows Steven, and Steven the producer from another show is interested in a certain person, what happens is Steven will ask John, we need a mother to be on Dr. Phil's show, Pushy Mom. Do you know anybody that will fit that? Do you know a pushy mom that will be funny, that will catch the viewer's eye, and but she's easy to work with? Well, John would say, oh yeah, Miss Gina. Miss Gina has a daughter that's a model. She is great in front of that camera, honey. She funny, she hilarious. You gonna like Miss Gina. So then Steven says, give me Miss Gina's information and I'm gonna call her. So then Steven, the producer, calls me, interviews me, and if he likes me, he'll say, I'm going to have someone else call you, and they're probably going to want to do a Skype. Now, that's the next producer that's over Steven. This is how this process works. If that producer likes you, then he may cast you for that show. And then from there, they send you off to the people that's going to book you, to booking and all that stuff, and it goes from there. Now, mind you, if you do a killer show, other producers is looking and they're going to pass your name off to someone else, because all these producers from all these different shows, they all know each other. So if a producer, let's just say from the Steve Harvey show, knows a producer from the Dr. Phil show, they're going to say, guess what? Steve Harvey is doing a show with mothers and sons, and I saw that segment on Dr. Phil with that Miss Gina. I want to talk to her. So then they pass your name over to Steve Harvey's people. And that's how I got booked for the Steve Harvey show. Then when those producers, if they like you, they may have gigs and they might say, oh, Miss Gina, you know what? I got a friend of a friend that is doing a Walmart commercial. And they're interviewing mothers and they want real mothers for this Walmart commercial. Would you be interested? Because I think you'll be a great fit. And then that's how they go from there. If they like you and love you and someone else speaks on you, they will book you immediately. But if they're doing like a reality show, because I was going to do the PTA reality show, it is a long, dragged out process. And in the beginning, you could say whatever you want. You could tell whoever you want whatever. Until they say, I want to bring all of you as a group collectively together. Because at some point, this is how they go. They interview everybody separately. They videotape or Skype everybody separately. Then at some point, they want to bring the entire group together. When they bring the entire group together collectively as a group, and if they like how the group works together, then they start talking about a pre-filming or the next step and stuff. And then that's when you get into pre-contracts and different stuff like in NDAs and different stuff like that. But that takes months before you get to that part, or week. You know, it could be from week, depending on how soon they want to get this show up and going, or how soon they want to sell that show or pitch it to one of the stations, NBC, Fox, ABC, whoever they trying to pitch it to, because they got to pitch it to somebody if it has not already been picked up. The PTA show that I was doing, it didn't have to be pitched. It was already going to be picked up by someone. They just needed to get the women. And the producer, well, one of the producers who I knew, thought that I would be a great fit, wound up hooking me up with everybody else and wanted me to gather the other ladies. So I let me tell you something, in this business, get the person that's good for the show. Get the person that, even if you don't like that person, because let me tell you something, if you start getting people that you like, if you start trying to add friends and family members and all this stuff, I'm telling you, they will stab you in the back. They will snake you. Get the person that is going to fit. You may not never, let me tell you something. I'm able to work with anybody. That was the one thing that they like about me. Bitch, I might not can't stand your guts, but when that camera start rolling, I'm all smiles. Girl, hey, girl, how you do? I'm going to give them whatever it is that they want. And afterwards, I'm going to go back and leave like ain't nothing happened. I ain't going to say bye to you, see you later, girl, back, practice next week, none of that shit. Once they say cut, I'm out. I'm going to go do my thing, go to my dressing room or whatever it is, but you have to be cordial. When you start bringing on friends and friends of friends and all this kind of stuff, and other folks that's kissing your butt and they just want to get in and all that stuff, let me tell you something. You're going to mess it up for you and the producers and getting it on there, and it's not going to be a good fit for the show. And let me tell you something about the industry. Those producers and directors will snag your ass in a heartbeat. They will change up on you in a hot second. Do you hear me? They will. You will go in there, honey. You can have your whole entourage and y'all can be dressed to the nine and you ready to get it going and everything else. And they will sit there and say, you know, we want to make some changes. And if you ain't read everything in that contract, and if you didn't understand everything in that contract that you signed, they can change it all the way up to taping. That's like Betty Davis and Joan Crawford didn't like each other. Exactly. But guess what? They were great on film, wasn't they? They were great on film. Silly Mommy said, yep, they can. All the way. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about because they did it to me. They did it to me with my son. When they came to my home, of course it wasn't this home. They were babies. They were young then. They came to my home. They filmed me and Benjamin. Honey, they filmed. They took pictures. They loved the chemistry. Benj was all over the place. Honey, they loved Benj. They said, oh, yeah, you the mom and that's the son we want. Y'all are booked. Do you hear me? We had signed the contracts. I already knew what I was getting. They already told me, do you remember the group Subway? The group Subway. Do you remember the group Subway? I'm not for sure. But anyway, so we signed everything. I knew everything that I shopped for was mine. Everything in the cart, everything that I shopped for was mine. And they were also going to pay me and they were going to pay Benjamin. So they told me the date, the time, when filming was coming. They told me be hair and makeup ready. They didn't basically tell me what to wear, so I thought I would wear something festive. I liked it. When I got there, they didn't like my shirt. They didn't like my shirt at all, but they couldn't change because the stuff that was in Walmart, they liked even less. So they wound up liking my shirt better than the shirts that they had in Walmart. And they didn't have time to go shopping anywhere else because we was about ready to film. So the shirt that y'all see me wearing in the Walmart commercial, that's the shirt that I wore. It was my own wardrobe. The wig was my idea. They loved the wig. That was a wig that I was wearing. I wanted to wear something that didn't look glamorous. I wanted to wear something that looked like I was just going to shop at Walmart with my kids. And so that's why I had that one. There was a 90s R&B group who was signed with Belle Biv DeVoe there. Well, they didn't read their contract all the way and they got screwed. Oh, I remember that. Yeah. Oh, I know you're talking about now. Yes. They sure did. They didn't read their contracts. Yep. And not only you can read the contracts, you can read and not understand what you're reading. Because a lot of times, even back then, a lot of the recording artists got screwed out of their contracts because they didn't understand what they were reading. They quick to tell you don't need no lawyer. TLC, remember TLC? Remember Left Eye? She said, I must tell you, I'm going to break it down to you how you can sell 1 million albums and be broke. And remember when she broke that shit down? She broke it down, honey. And then everybody realized, wow, this is a platinum selling Grammy selling art. They sold records around the world, traveled everywhere, and they were broke. They said they didn't even have their own houses. They was begging for cars. Everything. They didn't have, yes, they did the same thing to TLC. And what did Left Eye say? We didn't understand our contracts. They read them, but they didn't understand them. So some people don't read them because they figure that first check, they you look at it, you getting $100,000 and they telling you I give you $100,000 up front, but they ain't telling you that the hair designers, the makeup artists, the clothing, all that shit come out of your check. So when you get the next check, you wondering why y'all all getting $5,000 a piece. Because y'all just got a bonus check for $100,000, but you didn't realize you had to pay that $100,000 back. And that's one of the reasons how reality TV got so huge. Let me tell you something about reality TV that Miss Gina know from experience. You can do a reality TV show or one of those TV talk shows and get paid big bank. And you can walk away, ooh, from hundreds to thousands of dollars. But you got to know how to work the system. They will not tell you. Let me tell you what these producers would do. They will not tell you, we can get a limo for you. They gonna tell you, you drive. Because that money that's set for the limo and everything, anything you don't spend, they pocketing. I'm telling you what I know. Any that you get, everybody gets travel money, gets, it's a per diem. That's what they call it, a per diem. Anytime you are booked for the show, don't let them fuck you over and screw you. You are entitled to a per diem. The per diem is 500 to up to upwards of a couple of thousand or a few thousand. That's your per diem, okay? They will give you 500, might be your walk around money, may be for you to go and sightsee or whatever. Another 500 might be for clothing or whatever. Another 500 might be for your babysitter and everything else. When they book you, remember, they need you. They want you, especially for these shows like Dr. Phil and Steve Harvey and the Bill Cunningham show and the Maury Po. Honey, they want you. And they want you to be as raunchy and as good. So if that producer likes you in the beginning and that producer, so if you didn't went through 2 or 3 producers and they say, okay, we booking you, that is your calling to ask for. That's your red light, your green light. That is your green light to ask for everything that you want. Because you know why? I'm going to tell you how dirty and low down they are. If you don't ask for everything you want before you get in front of that camera, when they say cut, they gonna kick you out like a wet dog. They gonna kick you out and be mean to you. You ain't gonna be shit no more to them. They will talk dirty to you. Let me tell you what they did when I did the Dr. Drew Life Changers. Y'all know Dr. Drew. Dr. Drew was the doctor that helped all the addicts, the celebrity addicts. He helped them get off drugs and everything. Well, Dr. Drew did a TV show called Dr. Drew Life Changers, and he was doing a show about home remedies, at home remedies. I came up with some bullshit at home remedy called Swell Down. Swear, I put preparation H and some cocoa butter and just a bunch of shit that I just threw in. Vapor rub, just threw it all together. And I said, when my legs swell up, I put that on my legs and everything. And I said, and it takes the swelling down. So I named it Swell Down. They liked my idea. After I got through 2 or 3 producers, they booked me for the show, right? By this time, I already knew the game. I knew how it go. So I told the lady, you got to pay for my babysitter. I told her at the time, because I had a lot of kids at the house. I said, I'm going to need 2 babysitters. You got to pay for both of my babysitters. You have to pay for my food. You have to pay. I broke it down. I get out there. After I get booked on, they do my makeup, everything. Come to find out, one of the makeup artists knew me from being on the other show. Because they always said, Miss Gina, you got beautiful skin. I'm known in the industry. Every time they do my makeup and everything, they always say, Miss Gina, we never have to work hard on your face or anything. So that she remembered me. And so after we did the show and everything, now imagine we all in our dressing room, about 3 or 4 of us in the dressing room. The second they yelled cut, we didn't get off that stage good enough to go back to the dressing room to get our stuff. Do you know them motherfuckers took all our shit and set it outside the door? They took everything, our purses, everything, and they set our shit outside the door on the ground. The makeup artist took my things because she knew me and knew me as a good person. She said, Miss Gina, I wasn't leaving your stuff out there. She said, I got your stuff, and she put it under her little makeup, in her little makeup closet. You know, they got the little rolling makeup thing, and she put my purse and she put all my stuff and she stuck it in there. She said, she said, that's cold blooded though, how they did you guys. They didn't need us anymore. We already did the show. So it was like, fuck y'all. This is how some of these shows are. So the woman, I said, so what happened? Where's my check? She said, what check? I said, my check that you owed me for the show. She said, oh, we gave you that. I said, what do you mean you gave you that? You were supposed to use the money for your babysitter out there. I said, no, that ain't how this works. Nope. She says, well, if you misunderstood about how that works, she said, then why did you get on the plane? I said, I got on the plane because we already had an understanding of how this supposed to work. I told her, I said, woman, you don't know me. You don't know who I know. And I said, I will make your life a living hell. I am known. I am known in these streets. Okay. And I am the best there is to come. I don't make no waves or nothing. I do my job and I do the best that I can. Bitch, you gonna give me my money. And she was playing games in this, but you know why? Because they pocket the money. Anything when you go to these different, honey, they give you an envelope. Your per diem is in cash. You see how that works? It's in cash. The check you get at the end of the show, they get the big money comes in a check. But your spending money, your walk around money, which is about $500 at the most, it could be 1,000. They give you that money when you land, and you get your check when you at the end of it. Honey, she thought I was somebody to be played with. She didn't realize who I was, and I was an at-home mother. Okay, I had time. Do you understand me? Every day. And this was when Reality Wanted was huge, honey. This Reality Wanted was just getting started. So the new people would ask the vets. I'm considered a vet. If you go look on Reality Wanted right now, you see I'm VIP status. I've been on there a very long time. Okay. I get producers every day in my inbox, always saying, Miss Gina, we got somebody. Do you know anybody that'll fit this show? Do you know anybody? That's why I said this YouTube shit. They don't know what stars is. This is nothing. So people will call me and say, Miss Gina, I got booked for the Dr. Drew. I said, who is the producer? That's the first thing I always ask, because there's good producers and there's shitty producers. And they named her. I said, don't fuck with her. I said, don't mess with her. Miss Gina got an early start tomorrow. Have a blessed night to everyone. All right, love. I love you, Jackie. Yeah, your belt is full. I saw that. Yeah, I always was busy. And thank you. And so I stayed booked. 90% of my shows that I did came from off of Reality Wanted. That's why I told everybody, you don't need these people. Y'all on YouTube kissing a motherfucker's ass knee deep in the ass to get on a reality show when you can get your own show. Do you know if you go on Reality One, they look for ideas every day? They ask you, they want you to film something that you have an idea for, and if they like it, they will contact you themselves. You don't have to get on here and kiss somebody in there. Miss Gina will show you how to do it. I used to host classes and it was $50. My classes was $50 a person. And I used to do classes to show mothers how to get their daughters into the entertainment industry legitimately, and not have to go through all this fake and phony bullshit. Exactly. Every day they are looking for people. Every day they looking for people. Y'all got these fools on here kissing butts, and everybody will pick me. They asking him, pick me. And your idea might be better than they will pass him up and pick you. All you got to do is know the right producers and stuff. I gave y'all one of the best producers in the industry, Annette Grunde. Look her up. You Facebook her. She's one of the best. She's done everything. And she love. You mentioned Miss Gina and Sydney. Honey, she loves me and Sydney. I've even got her work sent people, me personally, sent people to her. She sends me emails and stuff all the time and say, Gina, we doing a new show for such and such. Do you know anybody? And I've sent folks all the time. I don't get the credit for it, and y'all don't never hear me mentioning anybody. This is the first that and even now that I'm even talking about it, I'm still not mentioning the people that I've helped. Because that's not me. I help people because I love helping people. I love the entertainment industry. That's why I say this YouTube ain't nothing to me. Because I've been in front of the big screen. I can get back in front of the big screen anytime I got things in the works right now. Like I said, things is pulling me this and that because overall, I still got to eat. I still got to pay bills. So I still got to have my ass at my number one job first thing in the morning. I still got to do that. But I'm telling you guys because they're the people in the clouds, the Bush people, the slitherers. I'm telling you guys because y'all kissing ass, everybody being a follower when you don't have to be. You can go on Reality Wanted right now and just fill out everything the same way you did YouTube, the same way you did your Instagram, the same. Upload your pictures, upload your video, and start talking to producers, legitimate producers, right now. And if they love you, baby, I've seen people that I've sent to Reality Wanted. They were booked the next day. They was calling me, Gina, Miss Gina, thank you. Thank you. I've learned a lot about the entertainment game listening to you. Thank you, Miss Mom G. They can say what they want about you, Miss Gina, but you ain't gonna let your lights be off. Nope, not for a second. Not only that, Felita, I'm not gonna let my lights be, and I will never let my children starve. My kids is not gonna starve for no. You know why? Cause I am a hustler. I get out here and hustle my ass off for money, not scammy. See, there's a difference. This is what these people is got fucked up. There's a difference between a scammer and a hustler. A hustler gonna work for his or her shit. A hustler, I'm gonna give y'all the definition. A hustler is gonna be upfront with you and tell you, bitch, yep, I do, bitch, I do foot fetishes. Girl, they gonna suck on these toes and they gonna do this and I'm gonna get my money. That's what a hustler gonna do. A hustler gonna tell, I might have to let them tag on a titty or two or whatever to get my green. That is what a hustler. A scammer is going to tell you, girl, I don't even know what I'm going to do. Girl, my car broke down. When they can go out there and drive the car right now. My car broke down. I supposed to have this job interview tomorrow. I don't know how I'm going to get there, but if I could just get $50, if you could just send me $50 and then you sent the bitch $50 and she went right on out there and started the car up and went kicking it. That's a scammer. See, a hustler, that's why I love Uncle Tim, because Uncle Tim said, I saw on his video today, and he said, I know everybody they tired of me talking about I'm an addict, I was, a crackhead or whatever, he said, but that's what I know. That's what I did. And he talked about how he went into the store and stole things and went to take it back to get the money back and all of this stuff. See, that's a hustler. A hustler gonna be up honest with you. Hey, Miss Gina, I hit the thumbs up button on the way in here. Thank you, Katina Love. Thank you, love. Silly Mom said, when I was younger, I was asked to be on Real World, but I passed because I really didn't like what they wanted me to act like. Exactly. We ain't even got to that part yet. If they don't like what you act like, and they will put you in a room. And they will tell you how they want you to act. All that shit y'all see on the Atlanta Housewives, when y'all see a bitch jump up in another bitch face and she take the liquor and pour it in, they was told to do that. Don't get it twisted and think it's by accident. Nothing is accident. Reality TV is not reality. That's the gag. The gag is reality TV is not reality. The reason everything didn't go through when I was doing the PTA show we were supposed to do, because A, they wanted me to do a bunch of shit that I didn't like, and B, the two bitches I told you that was trying to scam me, get behind my back, they was trying to sell their reality show. I wasn't with it, and I was like, you got to get rid of them. And I told them it's either them or me. Well, they thought they had a better thing. And the producer, who was greedy because she trying to slither her way to the top, because she was what I called one of those that got to go around, and she got to, work for everything else. And so she was wanted to do anything possible to try to climb that ladder. But bitch, you was just a send off. You here, they send for you to do shit for everybody else. And that is what she didn't understand. How this go. So she turned on me, but guess what happened? She lost her job and they went with a whole nother group of women. And then when the show went on, nobody liked it. I think they didn't even get through a whole season before it got canceled. But when we were doing it, the other lady asked, she says, Gina, you the best. It's good. You know why I'm the best? Because I was PTA president for real. Okay, I was PTA. I've been in my kids' PTA all my life. I knew how it worked. I dealt with all different kinds of attitudes. And honey, I picked the cream of the crop. Do you understand me? I had bitches that I didn't like. I had the bougie bitch. I had white. I had Hispanic. I had a group of ladies from all walk of life, and that show would have been the bomb if they would have kept with us. But when they sell you something, and if you don't conform to what they want you to conform to, they will replace you like that. So because someone got you in the door don't mean you gonna stay there. Don't mean you gonna stay there. So y'all be kissing ass and licking up and all this stuff, thinking that this person has the clout to get you in and on the show. And guess what? They ain't got shit. They ain't got no more clout than you got. I'm just speaking the truth. For those of you that's going on the SB thing, if that's really a real reality show in it, I beg to differ. But if it is, he has no clout. He has no say so about nothing. He can refer you. You're a referral. That's how you're a referral. And he can refer you and say, I want her, and her. They will be good for the show. But you got to work at it. Because if you ain't good, no matter what he said, because they may not keep him. you see how this, they may not keep him. They might like you better than him and replace him. This is the industry. That's what a real snakes is. That y'all, YouTube don't know snakes like the industry. That's why you hear. Did you just hear what Maze said about Diddy? Did you hear what Maze said about Diddy when he called Diddy out and said, if you mean what you say and you say what you mean, then give me my masters. He said, I tried to buy my masters from you. What he was saying, he offered him $12 million or something like that. But he ain't get them that. He didn't give him his masters back, did he? So they will sell you out. They will get rid of the person that they like most, that even came to them, and take everybody else, especially if it's going to cost them less. They don't like me because I tell the people. Just like when I did the Steve Harvey show and the other two mothers, three of us. And the other two mothers said, you came in a limo? And I said, yeah. And they was hungry and everything. I said, well, what y'all get? They told us to get some of them snacks, some peanuts and stuff. I said, that's what they gave? And she said, yeah. I said, oh, watch this. And they said, huh? I said, watch this. I said, knocked on the door. I said, I need the producer. That's the runner. Remember I told you, the young producer, that's the runner that's trying to climb their way to the top. I said, what is this? I said, y'all better step y'all game up. This is Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey is up there with Dr. Phil and the rest of them. We don't get peanuts. I said, he said, can you come outside? Oh, Miss Gina, we apologize. I'm going to go get you some. Honey, when I got through with them up, they came back with sandwiches, cookies, juices, cheeses. Honey, that runner went and got all kind of shit because they knew I wasn't happy. And the show hadn't filmed yet. You see how that go? The show hasn't filmed yet. This is why Maze was so mad. Yep. They did that with Toni Braxton. They told her they don't want her sisters but her back. And yep, they sure did. Took May's song and gave it to Biggie. Yep. So let the producers would tell Nene to mention something that will evoke, yep, the other person like, yes, it's all a setup. Let me tell you something. When I went on divorce court, y'all remember I did divorce court? When I did divorce court, they put us in the room and they told me how they went. They was like, Gina, go at them. Go at them. Tell them off. Tell them what you don't like. Woo, 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 woo. And then they put my husband in the room and they did the same thing to him. And they came back and they said, he ain't getting riled up enough. I don't know. We don't know if this is going to work. I told them, I said, put it in my hand. I got this. Let me work. I said, I guarantee you when we get in front of that camera, he going to speak and he going to be riled up. I had him going, y'all. I talk, honey, everything. It's lies. It's made up. It is for the ratings. I was told by producers, the top of the line producers, you say and you do whatever it takes to get that ratings, just as long as they don't grab that remote and change the channel. That's why you see the craziness. That's why you see Nene Leakes come and go. How many times have y'all seen Nene Leakes come and go? And every time she comes back, don't the ratings get higher and higher? She gets into it with another bitch. That's purposely done. It's not by accident. None of this is not by accident. I'm giving you all of this for free. I'm giving you this information and I'm telling you it for free. If you really want to get on TV and you really want to do your own show, email me. Miss Gina help you. Let me tell you something. I'm not a scammer. I'm not a snake. I'm not phony. I'm not fake. I want to help everybody. And I'd rather help you legitimately than you go and get scammed and taken by somebody else. And you probably say, well, Miss Gina, what you want out of it? You know what I want out of it? All I want you to do is say my name. That's it. Because your name in this industry means everything. How you think I got so far? On my name. Because when Miss Gina referred you. Oh, come on in. Oh, we got you. Oh, you know Miss Gina? Oh, come on. Because your name is everything. That's all anybody that I've ever helped. I'm like, man, just say my name. Somebody asks you, how did you hear about that? Oh, girl, Miss Gina told me. Girl, how did you practice about? Girl, Miss Gina practice with me, gave me the ropes, and that's it. You can be the brokest bitch ever, not have nothing. But if your name is good, you can get through anything in life. That's why people love me. That's why people look out for me. That's why when I say, man, I want coffee and donuts in the morning and I can't get it, they be like, man, you know what? I'm going to buy Miss Gina some coffee and donuts because Miss Gina good people. Miss Gina, I ain't never heard nothing bad. When I had several ladies, I never forget, just like this conversation, this chit-chat we having right now. And the lady said to me, she said, Miss Gina, when you said, go back and binge watch your videos, she said, you know what? I did just that. She said it took her 2 days. She said, and you never lied. She said, you have been the same from years ago and how you are now. I respect you. And she said, I'm sorry that I went along with the other people and everything. Those videos are still up. They're all still up. Because people know I'm good people. Y'all stop listening to motherfuckers and see for yourself. If somebody gonna tell you, oh yeah, she did. Folks went and listened to bullshit about my twerking video and then had to go back, and other people in the chat had to tell them Miss Gina entered a Maddie Mob. It was Maddie's contest. And I entered Maddie's because I'm Maddie Mob. I've been Maddie Mob since the Maddie and Kaya 3 years ago. I've been Maddie Mob, Team Maddie, always. And I loved her and cared for her so much when she did the titty twerk. I said, I'm entering that. I'm doing that. And I did it without a t-shirt and everything. I could have did it with a V-neck shirt. And I was like, no, I'm showing these big, beautiful blossom. And when VS had it against me and everything, she tried to use it as a negative. But the thing about it was people was complimenting it. People was liking it. They were loving it. Just like when them fools tried to go against me and drag me again, and I came back better than ever, and I was shaking every bit of all of this and everything else, and that, cause I'm real. You got it. Flaunt it. One thing you can't say, they can say whatever the hell they want to say about me, because them motherfuckers is not real. They so busy trying, they clawing their way to the top, when really you can just climb up the ladder. You could just ask somebody, damn girl, how you do that? How you get into that? You could just ask somebody. But that's too much like right. So they rather drag somebody, they rather go against somebody, they rather spit on somebody than everybody working together collectively. Nobody else, I guarantee you, not one person on this YouTube channel has ever told you guys how to get into the industry for free. Miss Gina told you guys several times how to get into the industry, what to do, what legit sites you should go on, who you should talk to. Ain't none of these other YouTubers ever did that. But I'm the one that you guys go against and go and listen to them when they say, "Oh, she over there scamming again. Oh, she over there talking about money. Oh, she over there doing this and that." When I ain't never dropped the Cash App, when I ain't never begged nobody to do nothing, when I ain't never told nobody unless somebody asks. The majority of the time, the only time my Cash App or PayPal get dropped is when somebody asks. Everything that I've ever done on my channel, I've done for free. I've given for free. All the information, everything. That's why I said the few and true people that's coming to my meet and greet birthday event gonna have a wonderful, awesome time. And I guarantee you, they gonna come back and tell y'all missed it. Y'all missed it. Miss Gina is a true queen. I'm telling you what they gonna come back and tell you before that. And it ain't gonna even be them many people. Thank you, silly mommy. Thank you. You ain't getting this from nobody else. Everybody, what they seeing now? We supposed to be black folks. We supposed to be helping each other and uplifting each other, and nobody ever does that. They never do it. They too busy clawing and tearing each other apart. This is the only place where you can come and get it for free. Ask for help for free. Not have to worry about giving up or doing anything in return. Because I just love people. And I want people to make it. I don't want my people to starve. I don't want my people to struggle. And these are people that's got thousands in their chat. They get hundreds of thousands of money when they do a Cash App party. They get thousands in their super chat. But they won't help nobody. Now, they won't even give you, they can tell you. They can tell you until that show is set in motion and everything is booked and on the dotted line. They can tell you. They can tell you who it is. They could tell you what station it is. But I was telling everybody I was booked for Dr. Phil. I was telling everybody I was booked for Steve Harvey. I was telling everybody about my Walmart commercials before and then once I signed my John Hancock, they said, this is, oh, well, okay. Well, you didn't say that before. They said, well, don't tell nobody else. I ain't gonna tell. Remember that when Smokey was on there on Friday and he was shitting. He said Smokey, Ezell said Smokey shit in the backyard. He said, I told don't tell nobody. He said, I ain't gonna tell nobody else. But don't tell nobody else. That's what it is. And it's even different now. Yeah, yep, you got to have sealed lips. I even seen smaller channels doing Cash App parties. and guess what? They won't say, shout out to Miss Gina. I won't get now one shout out. Your Cash App party has always been about helping the YouTubers. Exactly. And I've always stated that is who it's for. The subscribers and the viewers. T Love said, Lord, I ask that you protect our minds, Father. The mindset on the flesh is death, but the mindset on the spirit is life and peace. Oh God, set our minds on you. Let us not be conformed to this world. Amen. Amen. Thank you for that, T Love. No, they don't. But I always put your name out there. I sure do. Thank you, silly mommy. I know they don't. But you know why they don't? Because they were all the ones, along with the other ones following, making fun of it. Remember how bad, honey, they was dragging, honey. Remember how bad they was dragging Miss Gina? Remember how bad, oh, she doing cash out. She taking all them people money. Remember all that? I kept saying, how the fuck am I taking folks' money if it's going to they cash? Remember, I kept saying I'm still trying to figure that one out. But every time Miss Gina would do a cash app party for the viewers and for the subscribers, they would always say she over there doing the cash app party, taking them folks' money. And most of the time, I will be giving. People who couldn't even afford, I would enter them into it and give them a few dollars so that they can help other people. But this is now everybody doing it. Now it's okay for them to do it. Everybody doing it. Ain't no problem now. Because now everybody doing the cash out party. They hate what they can't truly create. Yeah. Everybody, like one thing James Caldwell said, and he was right when he said, honey, they stealing everything. They will steal everything that you got, baby, and try to twist it a little bit and make it as their own. And they won't give you credit for nothing. Look, I always say, when I watch them, like I just told y'all what on the other channel, I said, yeah, I was over there watching Tracy and I found out about the verdict because I got that news from her. When I said Uncle Tim, because I got that news from them. I'm going to give credit where credit is due. Because that's what you're supposed to do. That's what a real hustler gonna do. A real hustler gonna tell you the truth. The game never changed, only the players. You see how they go? The game remains the same. It's the players in it that changes shit up. When you got legit hustlers that does it, it's rules to this shit. Let me take y'all back. Let me take y'all way back to the 70s and 80s. Remember when the drug dealers, the drug scene was real big in the late 70s and the 80s and stuff? You knew, the drug dealers knew you don't sell to pregnant women. You don't sell to children. Because if a drug dealer, the young boys, was to find out, the bosses find out that the little penny ante once sold to a pregnant woman or to a young child, they got their ass beat. They got their ass ripped open. See, it's rules to this game. That's what these young ones they don't understand. They don't get it. That's why when you got old timers like me and Uncle Tim, and you got the Oracle and all of us trying to school you guys on some shit, and they think that nobody's trying to tell you what to do. We just letting you know that the game has always been the same. The players change, and the players try to change the game because they want to change it to where they did. It was rules to everything. When Hohen has always been this. Hohen has been around for years. The only thing has changed is the players. They changed. It went from being on the street corner to getting a baller. Ooh, bitch, I'm getting me a baller. Ooh, bitch, girl, he got a Mercedes and he got this and that. Well, what you giving him? What you got to offer him? Because, bitch, you live in the projects. You ain't got no job. All you got is a pretty face and a fat ass. So what? You either bending over or you on your knees. Okay, somebody say, Gina, talk to me. Somebody say, Miss Gina, talk to me. Preach. Because I think I'm preaching right now. The game stays the same. The need and everything stays stripping. Back then, when my mother was doing it, was go-go dancing. They go-go dancing, they danced in the cage and they shaked with the fringes and stuff. My mother used to do that. Old school. And left the back because you know what those ladies did? Those ladies, they were calling them like outlaws and stuff because they didn't get out on the street corner and hoe and do what they need. They shake their ass inside the club. The same thing that the strippers do now. You got some strippers in the club that will suck your dick, that will bend over, let you fuck them in the ass and do whatever. And you got the other strippers, all they gonna let you do is see some ass and rub on the ass. The game stays the same. It's the player that change. Okay? Thank you, Felita. Miss Gina know what she talking about. The same way with this YouTube. The game stays the same. It's the players that's changing. It's all of you all that's changing shit. So when you all change shit, YouTube got to change it. Thank you, T-Love. I'm just breaking it down to you guys. You all go against the wrong people. You go against people that you assume got your back. You go against folks that you think gonna be there for you, gonna be down for you. Go against. Let me tell you something. The person that you think love you the most is the person that's spitting in your cup. Did you see that movie, The Help? When she was treated like shit all the time. And what did she do? She shitted. She shitted. You got folks and stuff, and you sit there and they'll smile, and you think they your friend. And they say, girl, you want a cup of juice? You want some water? And they spitting in your cup, and you drinking it up every last drop. But a real sister like me, bitch, I ain't offering you a drink. I'm not going to waste my spit on you. You see how that go? You see how that work? Because that's how us real ones do it. I don't want your saliva on any cup of mine that I bought. So I ain't going to offer you, bitch, a cup of drink to drink. I'm not going to offer you nothing. Oh, Gina, I'm parched, girl. I'm a big girl. Girl, you better go to that gas station up there and grab you something to drink. That's how I'm going to get down. Girl, oh, Gina, I don't know what I'm going to do. Girl, I'm going to pray for you. I'm going to pray for you, girl. Let's get on our knees and pray real hard right now. Because people think that they got you and that they can use you and don't realize that the other person that you pouring salt on me with is actually the one that's using you. That's the one that's stabbing you in the back, all nice and good and pouring salt in it. That's the person that's... Be careful and mindful. Some of y'all gonna think when the next bitch offer you a drink. Y'all gonna be like, oh shit, Miss Gina said, and I remember when this bitch didn't like me and she offering me a drink. Y'all gonna think about that. Because a real bitch ain't gonna offer you shit. They ain't gonna offer you a pot to piss in, a window to throw it out of. They ain't gonna offer you a crumb. They ain't gonna offer you nothing. Come on, T-Love, shit pie. They ain't gonna offer you nothing. But the fake and phonies, oh, they gonna offer you because they want you to ride on their coattails. They want you to be there every step of the way. You know why? Because you're easy to manipulate. And anybody that's easy to manipulate. Remember I told you guys before the other night, and I said, you want to learn the game. You want to learn the old school game and how it go. And remember I was saying, go and watch the Mac. I was telling y'all, I said, go watch the Mac. Go and watch the Mac. Because you're going to learn a lot from the Mac on how things were back in the day, on how things went, on how things go, on how things... That woman, he didn't know shit about the game. Just like a lot of these motherfuckers don't know shit about YouTube. If you look at the Mac and you pay attention, that will teach you a whole lot about life. He didn't know nothing. That woman was his ace coon boom. What did she say? She said, you don't know shit about Mac, and everything you need to know, you got to learn from me. And she taught his ass everything. Everything. And what did he do? He threw her away for a white chick. He threw her away for something. He threw her away when she came crying and running back and said, the trick took my money, Goldie and Bieber. He said, I don't give a fuck about you, bitch. Get out there and get me my money. You see how that goes? You see how that goes? And you wonder. So this just lets you know how men, and we talked about this. That was the game, Felita. Yep. Don't be nobody's fool. This is the reason why I always say everything a man is, they is from a woman. You think I'm lying? What? James Caldwell say it all the time. What do you hear when you go? He said, my grandmother, my mothers, they were queens, honey. They taught us when you come up in this house, you got to do X, Y, and Z and woo, woo, woo. And that was how he was who he is. Any man, whether he is a good man or whether he, oh, no problem, T-Love. Whether he's a good man, a bad man, a sour man, a fucked up man, or whatever it is, he learns it from a woman. Without the woman, he wouldn't even be here. Do you not know what makes a man strong? When a woman uplifts him, whether it be his mother, his grandmother, his wife, his girlfriend, his sister, his aunt, his cousin, his friend. If you have women that uplift men and treat them like the kings that they do. Y'all see how my sons act every time they come up in here? Even Benj, when Benj wasn't right, he said, I was going to put it back in there. Hey, I said, you ain't even asked me how I was doing or asked you like. He said, Ma, I was going to say that. You ain't let me get around to it. You know why my sons act like kings? Because it's a queen that treating them like that. You see how I didn't embarrass him when I talked to him. I told you guys, I said, I'm going to get in his butt, but I ain't going to embarrass him because I've always said, you don't embarrass kings. You check them. You let them know what they done wrong. Everybody is complaining about Tommy Sotomayor and how disrespectful he is toward women. Well, have you ever thought that the reason he's that way is because all his life women has been disrespectful to him? Because if you got women that is being respectful to a man, they not gonna act like that. They gonna love. He has daughters. Y'all say that all the time. Well, he got daughters and he got a black mother and he came for this and that. But did you think about that? It was black women that always treated him like he ain't shit. It was black women that talked about his looks, talked about how he act and all of this stuff. Who you are is who a person make you to be. It starts from the womb. When my babies was inside me, I talked to my belly and all the time. I got the book and I read them stories and everything. My son they came out talking. And I always told them, you a king, you a king. You handsome, you beautiful, you strong, you amazing. You can do anything. I talk to them like that every time I come in. My son came, he said, Ma, you want something? He said, Ma, you need some ice? I said, no, I got a full cup. Ma, you need something to eat? I said, man, I was looking for something. We was down there and we cleaned the kitchen together. I started straightening up a little bit. I didn't have to ask him. As a king, thank you, Felita Love. As a king, he just started helping me clean up. He got the broom and started sweeping and started doing everything. I ain't have to ask him to do nothing. You know why? Because he's being treated good by a woman. So when he gets his own woman, he gonna know how to treat her. He gonna know how to be a man, even though a man is not around. That's where y'all get it mixed up and get it twisted. Ooh, no woman don't know how to treat, tell no man how to. We don't. We don't. But respect is anybody can learn respect. We don't respect ourselves on here, but you expect somebody else to respect you. We don't. Y'all want Tommy Sotomayor to respect black women when black women don't even respect black women. Somebody say, Gina, talk to me. Somebody say, Miss Gina, talk to me. You want this man, y'all cursing him out and calling him everything up a heathen. I don't like him. That's why I don't be. He ain't getting my like, click, in a view over there. I would never go over there. How disrespectful he. But you're listening to the same bitch that just got through dragging another bitch. You listening to this broad just drag her daughter, drag her mama, drag her grandmama, drag everybody else, and she is a black woman. Why you don't hold that black woman up to a higher standard than y'all do these men? How many times has Jane Caldwell said, I ain't heard nobody get upset about the shit that old girl's saying, but y'all all up in my ear, all up in my box and everything. Why y'all bugging him? Why y'all all at him about the things that he say when he's tired of a woman who's supposed to be a woman and act like, let me tell you something. I was always told, and I was told this by my grandmother. You ain't strong enough to stand up to no man. God didn't give you no balls. So if that man is doing or saying what, if you ain't woman enough to go and walk away, then you deserve everything you get. Did you hear what I said? My grandma said, as a woman, as a queen, because you can never be on the same level with a man. If you are not strong enough to get your ass up and walk away, then you deserve everything that you get. Now, I say that I'm just being real. I ain't taking sides, but I see what I see. And when you got a woman who says, I'm a woman, and he's coming at me and I'm a woman and he shouldn't be coming at, but you're dragging him and you're talking about him and you're doing everything up under the sun, and you expect that man not to say anything or do anything. You deserve everything that you get. I'm just saying. Come on now. I'm talking real talk. Empress Lisa said exactly. Silly Mom said, I tell my 2-year-old son he is going to be a great man. I will uplift him now until eternity. Then when he get married, his wife can take over, but I will always uplift him when he is around me. Yep, amen. So right. Felita said, pass the collection plate, Miss Gina, because you preaching tonight. They keep putting his name in their title. Yep. Because they want a reaction. You don't put this man's name in somebody's title over and over again if you don't want a reaction. Like I said again, my grandmother said, you ain't got no balls. He might be gay. He might be whatever it is that you want to call him, but he still got a dick and balls. And you can't compare to that as a woman. I don't give a damn how feminine. You see, these women get it twisted. These women think because the man is kind of feminine or the man won't say much to them or whatever, they can step up to them. You can't. So when they push back, don't get mad and be that timid woman. Oh, he talked about me. Oh, you brought up my kid and everything. Because you was pretending you had balls. You was pretending your balls was bigger than his balls. But the difference is, you is a woman. Bitch, you ain't got, you got ovaries. That don't compare. You give birth to balls. That's what you do. You don't carry them. I'm just saying. James respect women and won't let nobody disrespect him, and he shouldn't. He should not. That's why I say again, you don't hold these women up to the standards that they do these men, but they want to act like men. They want to step to men. What did I tell y'all before? I'm not stepping to no man. I'm not stepping to no woman. Bitch, you come for me, be prepared to get this lead. I'm too old to be fight. My back hurt, my leg, my ankles and shit is all swollen and everything. I work to it. Look, a bitch is too tired to be fighting, okay? A bitch is too tired to be fighting, and I want a peace. I want to come home. I want to eat. I want to have my snacks. I want to watch TV. I want to be able to get my studio together and get on here and talk to you guys, not sit here and argue back and forth and go back and forth with somebody over some nonsense, over some bullshit. We supposed to be grown. You talking about grandmothers. Since when did grandmothers start getting out here fighting like 20-year-olds, 15-year-olds? Where we do that at? YouTube. YouTube, y'all ain't learned yet. They haven't learned with VS going to jail and all the trouble she got. The other YouTubers that have been murdered and got killed, that YouTube will get you fucked up. YouTube will get you fucked up. YouTube will have you losing let me change that. The people on YouTube, because YouTube doing what YouTube's supposed to do. The people on YouTube will have you losing everything. Everything. Everything you worked for. Is it worth it? It's not worth it. It's not worth going back and forth. It's not worth, because somebody always recording. Somebody always screenshotting. It's not worth. I understand, because Miss Gina been there too, that you have to release and you have to set a bitch straight, because believe you me, I've done plenty. But to go back and forth and make threats and go as far as they go and doxing and threatening people, that's going too far. You ain't got to threaten me but one time. Come again, what you say? Cause I want to be clear. I want to be clear when a bitch say, I'ma fuck you up, Miss Gina. And I ain't did. I need for it to be crystal clear. You can record it, you can tape it, you can say it. I'ma fuck, cause bitch, when I light your ass up, I want them to be able to play that. I want them to be able to replay it and play it back and forth again in the court of law, so I can walk my ass up out of there. So that they'll know you've been making this, the whole world know this person said, I'm gonna fuck you up. When I see you, I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna need for that to be played and played over and over again, because all you gotta say is one time, leave me alone. That's it. Leave me alone. If you don't like me, that's why y'all hear me say it all the time. If you don't like me, that's cool. I'm not mad. It's okay. It's a lot of motherfuckers. It's people in my family that don't even like me. Okay? Blood from blood that don't even care for me. So I'm not going to be worried about a bitch that's on YouTube that I would never see. That's a thug bully. You see what I'm saying? These people, they minds ain't right. They minds ain't right. Felita say James respects women and won't let nobody disrespect him. Exactly. Felita said my auntie used to tell her husband to kiss her ass when she got mad, and my grandmother used to say, don't invite no man to your ass. Exactly. Amen. Exactly, Felita. My grandmother said, Grandma Rose used to say that same thing. She used to say that same thing. Don't invite no man to your ass, because one day they're going to take you up on your offer. Look, Grandma Rosie did not play. Grandma Rosie did. She will tell you in a heartbeat. Don't extend an invitation that your ass don't want nobody to take you up on. She used to say things like that all the time. I tell my kids the same thing. You got to be honest with people. You have to be honest with your children. You have to be honest in your relationship. You know why most relationships don't work out? I'm going to tell you why most relationships don't work out. It don't work out because of infidelity, because of cheating, because of it doesn't work out because people are not honest. They're not honest. You wonder why y'all sit on here and y'all see the stars and celebrities and y'all say, well, damn, he had the mistress for 30 years and she ain't know. Bitch, she knew. She knew. They had an understanding. Do you know how many of these rich people some of these white people and stuff, that they allow their husbands to have mistresses. What comes out, what you don't know, is when he got sloppy, the wife or mother has to do her due diligence and say, I didn't know that motherfucker was cheating. I didn't know he was doing. She got to play her part. But they had an understanding. You can have your all of them. The Kardashians? You don't think she didn't know that her husband was finna turn to be a woman? She knew the whole time. She said to that motherfucker, wait until we do this, then we can get the divorce, and then you can go ahead and do what you want to do. But she did shit to piss him off. And he was like, fuck you, bitch. I'm finna get it. It don't last right. She knew the whole time. They know. Let me tell you something. I sat my husband down and I told him, I said, do whatever the fuck you feel you need to do. I said, I'm just telling you this. Don't bring me home no diseases. If I ever walk up on the scene and see you with that bitch, you tell that bitch to take a walk. Because your wife is here, and you go out and have fun. And don't bring that shit where it's going to disrupt our family or our children. Now, that's some real shit for your ass. But you always got a dumb motherfucker that will fuck up. And instead of him going to the next suburb or 2 suburbs over, and I'm not doing this to bash him. I'm telling you all the real deal, Holyfield. He go and fuck the bitch right next door. You never eat and shit in the same place. This is how you see Arnold Schwarzenegger. Forever. Arnold Schwarzenegger was fucking the maid right in the same house with his wife. Now you think she don't know? There is no way that you're going to be able to fuck the maid and you're up under your wife's nose. And then the bitch fuck up and get pregnant and the wife still accept that until he got sloppy. And when remember, that kid was damn near out of high school when the news media took a picture of that kid. The kid wasn't no newborn baby, wasn't no baby. This child don't get through being born. Grammar school, elementary, junior high, high school. And then the news media finds out about it. He got a son and all this, and now the wife got to act surprised and not know this. That shit is planned. Those are people that they know it's when they get sloppy. Ain't that right? Ain't that much space in no house for you not to know when you go to bed and your husband in the house and he ain't in the bed with you? Come on now. No, she knew. She knew. Just like these folks on YouTube know all the bogus and bullshit it is that they do. They know. They know, but they do it because they think that they can get away with it. They do it because they want to follow and they want to get props from someone else. They do it because like now they think they're going to get something out of it. Like all these folks is running over there to SB thinking that they going to get a piece of that cake and don't even know if the cake is probably already rotten, been spoiled, but they want it anyway. You know how you see some of you go and you have beautiful, the cake looks beautiful on the outside, the cream and everything in the front, and then the second you cut up in it, you be like, damn, it's nasty. And somebody said it's molded on the inside. That's what they do. It looks all pretty on the outside, but it's molded on the inside. Ain't no good. But they just see the sweetness of it all and they want to be a part of it. And really, you can be a part of having your own stuff. And I'm just speaking the truth. Some people is not going to like what I'm saying, but Miss Gina speak facts and I speak the truth. Fat Babe could have been huge. Remember, she kept saying, I want to get to that million. I want to get to that million. Baby, you could have gotten to that million. She could have been huge. She had a good thing going. She could have had her own reality show. I'm just speaking it. I'm speaking it for real. She could have had her own reality show. She had the backing. She had the people. She was starting to have bigger YouTubers to drop down in her chat. And she fucked up with the fuckery bullshit. She fucked up with the fuckery. And people had to start pulling back. And then she got worse and worse and worse with all of the craziness and stuff she had. But I'm only being 100. She could have been huge. Right about now, she would have been up there with the lovely T's and Tasha K. I'm just saying, yes, Valida, you said you was so dismissed. So was I. Let me tell you something. I was her moderator. And I was a ride or die for her. And I knew right then. And I had my antennas up and I was wondering because I still will never forget, as long as I did, how she said, me and Tracy ain't going to fall out for nobody. I'm not going to fall out with Tracy. Me and Tracy ain't getting into it on these YouTube streets with nobody. We going to handle. And that shit went left real quick. That went left real quick. And when she came to me, my antennas was kind of up because I was saying, damn, she said the same thing to me that she said to Tracy. And they were cool. But then I was like, I'm her moderator. So no, she probably meant what she said. And then not only that, we from the Shy. And let me tell you something about the Shy. I'm gonna tell you the real deal, hold. If I ain't gonna just say this because the Shy. When a motherfucker in the Shy tell you something, they mean what they. If they are real, if they true gangster, true old school, true Chicago book rules. When they tell you something, they mean it. If a Chicagoan say, "Bitch, I'm gonna fuck you up," you can best believe they gonna fuck you up. It may not be today. It may not be tomorrow. It may be next week. It may be next month. It may be next year. But if a motherfucker from the Shy said, I'm gonna get you, watch your back, because they gonna get you. If a motherfucker from the Shy say, I ain't gonna even fuck with you, it's dead. That shit is dead. They gonna leave it alone unless you come up with some fuck shit first. If a motherfucker from the Shy that's real say, if you ever got a problem with me, let's talk this out like men. Let's talk this out like women. If she a real bitch, if she a real loyal bitch and she said that and she meant that shit, that means that if she got an issue with you, no matter what, if something come down, she gonna be like, man, let me holler at you. Let me holler at you. It's them shady bitches, because it's a shady one everywhere. It's them shady, greedy bitches that will come and will say to you, girl, we could talk it out and this and that. And then when they figure it's their point to come up, they throw your ass right in the fire. Fuck under the bus. Fuck under the railroad, under the train. No, they throwing your ass in the fire because they want you to poof, be gone. And I'm just feeding it to you real. I'm just feeding it to you real talk. Valita said I was in that chat. I really liked her and I was so disappointed in her. Yeah. It was crazy because it did not have to go like that. And like I said, and I'll say it again, she could have, right now, damn, she could have already been at 1 million or close to it. She could have been at 500,000 by now. But all of the fuck shit, now it ain't no coming back. You can't say the things that she said and do the things that you do and then think that you gonna come back from it. I mean, it may be a good reality show. Somebody might pick it up. And because they like the messiness, the better. What was your first reality show you was on? T says her friend better get ready cause the same thing going to happen to her friend. Yeah. It's definitely gonna happen. The first show that I was on, actually it was it was Tyra Banks. It was do you remember back when Tyra had the Tyra Banks show? And that was one of the first ones that that was a long time ago. And Tyra Banks, when I say she cool as a mug, she is really cool as a mug. Tyra Banks gave me the best advice ever about the industry and about the modeling thing. She gave me the best advice. Hi, Cherokee Jane. He said, you pretty full of yourself, ain't Chuzo? She replied, show me someone not full of herself, and I'll show you a hungry person, Nikki Giovanni. Thank you. Thank you for that, for sharing that. Yes, I used to love her show. Stopping by saying hello. Thank you, love. I appreciate that. And thank you for sharing that. Yep. And that's definitely the truth. And I've just always been positive about me. When I would do my shows and I would, do acting gigs and different stuff like that, they would be like, okay, Miss Gina, you want to practice? You ready and stuff? And I would be like, I'm waiting on you. Let's go. Let's get with it. I already knew. I always spoke up for myself. People have always said, Gina, you got an agent? You got this? I'm like, no, I'm my own agent. Do you know I was my daughter's agent? My daughter fired me. I told you I'm honest. I ain't gonna lie. She's back to modeling now. And that's why she was in San Antonio, Texas. And she just got back yesterday. And she was out there for a modeling gig. But she fired me. She fired me. This was like she was right out of high school. And she was getting real popular. And I learned how to smiling with your eye. Yeah, yep, from Tyra Banks. Yep. And I was making a huge, because everybody knew me. A lot of people, and she would go different places and she would be like, Mom, everybody know you. Mom, people know you. Everywhere you go, people know you. And I'm like, yeah, because I'm good. And they'd be like, I know your mom. Your mom is awesome. Your mom is amazing. And I would tell her, Cece, you got to do this. Cece, don't do that. Cece, don't go and take contracts or do this and that without calling me first. When they come to you, because she would always get cards and stuff where they say, I could be your agent, this and that. No, let them know you already got an agent. Let them know you already have a manager. Let them know you, because I was hungry. I was getting, just like Brandy and all of you don't have all others. They mothers and them didn't know the first about doing what, but they felt safe to protect their own children, and they learned how to be a manager. They learned how to be an agent. I managed a few people, and one of my friends, she was on the show Dance Your Ass Off. And she was like, Gina, I love how you work. Could you manage me? And I got her a lot of gigs and on a lot of shows and stuff. And then she wind up going to school because she's a clothing designer now. She designs her own clothes. I'm trying to get in touch with her now so she can come to my meet and greet. But yeah, I would tell my daughter, I can take you far. It's things that I know people. One of my friends who was on that Tyra Banks show with me and the mother both went to Tyra. We talked to her. We talked to her about how to get our daughters in acting and everything and modeling. And our daughters was just starting out at the same time. My daughter didn't want to listen. She thought I was being too hard. She didn't want to listen to nothing I say. Guess what? My friend's daughter, huge in California. Every time I see her in the magazine, every time I congratulate. I don't get mad. I congratulate her mom. Her mom tells me, Gina, girl, when you come to California, let's have lunch. Let's do this and that. I am so proud of her. And my daughter says, Mom, if I would have, she just said this to me a couple of days ago. She said, Mom, I wish I had listened to you. She said, because if I had listened to you, I would be way far than what I am now. Now I got to start over. I said, yeah, that's true. You was hot back then. She was hot. Everybody wanted her. She would go out on the stage and clear a room. Do you hear me? She was doing a show one time, and there was a swimsuit designer. And out of all the girls that was there, the woman said, I want her. And I'm like, excuse me? She was like, I want your daughter in my swimsuit show. My daughter killed it. Do you understand me? Killed it. Standing ovation and everything. But she didn't want to stick to it. She thought I was being too bossy. I wasn't being bossy. I'm telling you. When you got to work and you got to do things, you can't fucking go kick it with your friends on the weekend because your friends going out. No, you got to stay and exercise and work and do what you need to do. You can't go and hang out with your friends because, well, you can't tell me what to do. And yeah, you right. You 18. I can't tell you what to do, but you're going to regret this shit later on down the line. Exactly. Discipline. And now, She's 25, 26, and now she's saying, man, Ma, I wish I had listened. Man, Ma, you was right. And so now she's starting her modeling career all over again. And guess who she's coming to for advice? Me. Because people are still telling her, I know your mom. Man, your mom is good people. Yep, I was forever working on my craft in high school. You got to. You got to. But you got those that don't, people don't want to listen. And when you got some that do, guess what? They're listening to the wrong people. The wrong, what do I always say? Look, listen, and learn. The 3 L's. Look, listen, and learn. You can get through anything. If she had did that, even without me, she could have still been huge. But she ain't look, listening, and learning shit. She too busy. She was focusing on the wrong things. When you focus on the wrong thing and you're not paying attention to stuff, because you just I want this. I want that so bad. But you like the folks that want pretty cars, Mercedes, BMWs. You will see somebody and I'm gonna share a story with you guys right quick. I was on Craigslist, and this was before I bought my Mercedes truck that my other daughter's boyfriend set on fire. I was on Craigslist, and I was looking for me either a BMW or a Mercedes. And I ran across this BMW, and y'all, she was pretty. Oh, she was pretty. She was gorgeous. And I was like, ooh, I want her. And the price was right, too. I was like, ooh, I want her. So I told my husband at the time, I said, you call him because you a guy. And if you call him, you could probably talk to him. But he couldn't talk worth shit. When he called them, something in my head said, I ain't feeling right about this. And when I spoke to the guy and I called him, he was like, oh, yeah, when you want to come and see it? It's a good running car, woo, woo, woo. So I said, I'm going to get my son. Now, my son, honey, like mama, like daughter, honey, he a hustler, gangster, okay? Don't bout his money. And my son is a car dealer. So I had him call. When my son got through talking to that dude, do you know my son called me back and said, Ma, you don't want that car? I said, I do want that car. I want it. What you do? You mess. He said, Ma, you don't want that car. I said, what? He said, it's a piece of shit. I said, what? He said, Mom, the motor is about to go out any day now. What? I said, that mother, he was trying to dump the car on me. And he said, yep. The dude told my son the truth because why? What did I tell y'all? What did I tell you? The game stays the same. The players are different. So since him and my son both was in the same game, he went on and told him the truth about the car. Because he like, man, dude is a hustler like I'm a hustler. Woo, woo, woo. I ain't going to lie to him. I ain't going to play a player. And he told him the truth. So, but I was focused on, this is beautiful. Oh my God, I gotta have it. So we so used to looking at the pretty package of it all that we don't take the time out to see what's really going on the inside. And that goes with it. That goes with a pretty face. That goes with a tight body. That goes, I'm telling you guys, what I know. Y'all smiling, y'all think these women, you be, ooh, she pretty. Ooh, she got a big ass. And what do you hear later? The girl with the biggest ass got butt injections. Now she trying to get the shit out of her body because now the shit is oozing all down her legs and oozing all down this and having so many problems. The other bitch, she got all kind of STDs and this and that. But all you looking at is the package. It's the one thing Tommy Sotomayor got a point with when he said ain't nothing natural no more. Why you can't blame when he said why y'all bitches ain't natural. Why we can't never see why when you take all that shit off, we be like, damn, where the bitch go? Where's she at? That's why when people say now, when they look at, they be like, damn, Gina, you still look the same. Folks I see right now say I still look the same from years. You know why? Because I ain't never wore a whole bunch of makeup. I used to wear wigs all the time, every day, all day. And bitches would swear up and down I was bald head. They be like, bitch, you ain't got no hair, you ain't got no hair. And then when I stop wearing the wigs, now they had something else to say. Now, bitch, I'm showing you I ain't bald head. I'm showing you this is my natural hair stuff. Now what? I wear wigs because I like wearing wigs, not because I have to. But let them see it in their mind frame. They want everything to be a negative. So you got to be wearing a wig because you had something. You see what I'm saying? Some of us women just love wearing wigs. Y'all don't. Tracy could have a whole head full of shit. Her shit could be down her back to her butt. Some women just love wearing wigs because I was one of them. I wore them you didn't catch me outside without my wig on. And when I started wearing my natural hair, people were shocked. They was like, damn, I thought you was bald headed. You ain't. I said, no, I just like wearing wigs. That's just how it is sometimes. Yep, I was forever working on my craft in high school. Silly Mommy said. Cherokee said, you trained her in the way she should go, and it's still in her, so she will thrive still. Thank you, Cherokee. Righteousness is always the right way. Thank you, love. Silly Mommy said, girl, yes, they butts be like, now what happens when they get old and that butt is down to their knees? Yep. Yep. Just like my close friend, she has very long hair and some people swear it's not hers. Yep. Without humility, there is no integrity. Yep, exactly. And Silly Mommy, I understand what I posted, do y'all remember I posted the picture of my daughter, my other daughter? And my other daughter, her hair is down to here. Real pretty, honey. Straight hair. You look at her, honey. She look like a goddess. And folks was literally in the chat saying, Gina, is that really your daughter? Is that? And when we went out to eat, I had to tell her, Kayla, can you tell these motherfuckers that you my daughter? That I gave birth to. Not she ain't somebody I adopted. She's not someone that I just call my daughters, like my YouTube daughters. I gave birth to her. Okay, all of my kids, I gave birth to them. Okay, I carried them around. But it was like, if when you try to tell the truth, they don't want to believe it. They don't want to believe. It's like it's too good to be true. They don't want to be. They don't want you to have a nice family. They don't want you to have things, positive things in them. But then when you lie about it, they will believe that in a heartbeat. Let somebody get on here. I bet you if I got on this motherfucker and said I won $1 million, they'd be like, oh, for real, Gina? Oh, y'all, Miss Gina won $1 million. Did y'all hear? They'll believe that lie quicker than they would believe when I said my daughter was my daughter. Now make that make sense. It makes no sense. And then others was mad, I guess, because how beautiful she is and how smart she is and everything, that they just didn't want it to believe it. They didn't want it to be that way. And I post pictures of my daughters all the time. All 4 of them. All of them is gorgeous, is beautiful, very smart and entertaining. And so in whatever they want to do, I want to be right there to support them and help them and push them through. My CC is back into her modeling and she's serious about it and she's traveling now to do it. I want to be right there to push her through. Whatever it is she needs, I'm going to be right there. But, like I said, go with your own mind. Do your own research. Check things out for yourself. Don't just go along to get along. Don't just try to be a part of something because you think that person is going to be huge, because you might have something way better. You might have some. Your idea might be way better than theirs could ever be. And they might want you. So stick with your own. Do your own. Like I said, I don't mind sharing where to go, what to do, producers and directors and different things. I don't mind sharing that information, because if I help you and you see I helped you and it didn't cost you anything, why should it be a problem to just say, man, Miss Gina's an awesome woman. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have gotten none of this information. And that is how your name grow in the industry. because people speak good on your name. If you don't have nothing else, you got your name and your word. And I stand on my name and my word. Jealous dogs, leave them behind and keep moving forward on your unique journey. Thank you, Cherokee. Thank you. And that's why I keep, and that's why I'm working so hard, y'all. That is why I said, what did I say? I said, I'm three. What did I say? I said, I'm three behind. I'm three red couch conversations behind. Hey, boss lady Sabrina. Hello, everyone. I was listening up top. I had to say, they have a beautiful mother. What do people expect? Thank you, love. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Your channel is very unique. Thank you. So many people got threatened by my channel and a long time ago. And it was because, of course, the Kaya and them, and I was just speaking on it because that was something that everybody spoke on. But I have always said from the beginning, my channel is not about celebrity TV. My channel is not about YouTubers. My channel is about everyday life. It is about sharing, educating, helping, and supporting what's going on in your life. You know why? Because we don't have that. Nobody talks about what's going on in the real world. Nobody gives you ideas. Nobody gives you directions. Nobody prays for you. Nobody uplifts you. I wasn't seeing none of that anywhere. And I wanted something that was unique. I wanted something where all of you guys can go and we can talk about things we relate to. We could talk about things that we relate to. A lot of people want to do movie stuff, but they don't know how. Other folks want to do YouTube and be serious about it, but they don't know how. Other folks, want to get into business. They want to do their own at-home business, but they don't know how. So all of those things we talked about. Other folks want to have a better relationship with their husbands, boyfriends, wives, girlfriends, spouses, significant others. But guess what? They don't know how. So when they hear me talk about the different relationships that I had, all of the children, me being a young mother, me being an old mother, me being married, me being with a woman. When I talk about all of this stuff and I'm genuine and about it, it's like, oh, wow, man, Miss Gina real. She knows this. You not going to get this from nobody. I've been on my own since I was 13 years old. I lived life. So if I can share that with somebody else and it can keep you from doing something stupid, if I can help, because my marriage wasn't savable. But if I can help you save your marriage, guess what? I'm going to do it. If I can help you have a closer relationship with your children, I'm going to do it because I have a great relationship with all 9 of mine. If I can help you to make sure that your children is going to graduate, let me tell you something. I got 3 more to go. I can pat myself on the back that all of them is getting high school diplomas. They all getting high school diplomas. Okay? I'm down to the left. Benjamin is about to graduate out of high school with a high school diploma. He didn't get kicked out. He ain't going to an alternative school. He's getting a high school, just like my other ones. If he go to college, then we'll work on that. But then it'll be the other 3 term. So if I could, people ask me, Miss Gina, how you keep your daughters from having babies? Miss Gina, how you get all them this and that? If I can share that and prevent someone else from going through the heartaches and stuff that I went through, or to make it a better, that's what I want to do. Somebody has to do it. Because there's too many of us always going against each other. We always at each other's throat. We always trying to snatch each other's vocal cords out. We always trying to down each other. We never do anything to uplift and support our people, especially our men. I told y'all before, the black man is the most disrespected creature on this earth. Used to be the woman. Now the black man, we get more respect than they do. But we can change it. If you mothers would stop talking down about your baby daddies when you the one slept with them. That's who you picked. If things happen, explain what happened. Like I said, I made the statement. I told you guys about my husband, everything I said. I didn't say that to bash him. I'm just keeping it real. I'm telling you the truth. I wish him nothing but the best. I want him to be happy. And where, because he wasn't happy with us. He wasn't happy with his friends. But if you ask my children, they'll tell you my mother never said one bad thing about my father. If you ask my older children, and their father used to beat the hell out of me, they will tell you my mother never spoke one bad word about my father to them. That's why they thought he was so perfect. I had to tell them that because they grown. That motherfucker ain't perfect. He was never perfect. Because they grown now to handle this. But as they was growing up, you got to let them see things for themselves. As a mother, as an adult, as a parent, you have to understand that's the nigga you picked. Your child didn't pick that, so why make them feel bad? Because your feelings hurt. Because he went and got somebody else. Same way with the guys when you do to these. That's who you laid down with. You knocked her up. So why talk bad about her to your new girlfriend? Why talk bad about her to your family? Because that's who you picked. Every single one of the men that I've been with, though, and had children with, those are the men that I picked. Those are the men that I laid down and had children with. If I can't say nothing else good about them, I could say they gave me the best babies in the world. And for that, I love them. And for that, I thank them for. I might can't love them and thank them for a lot of other shit, but I can definitely say thank you for them 9 beautiful babies that you gave me. They are everything to me. Everything. The best. I wouldn't trade my kids with nobody. I wouldn't trade for all the money in the world, for all the nothing. Nothing. Because I was blessed with the best. I was blessed with the best. And their fathers might have not all of them been around to see it or stay around it. And that's okay. Because they know I ain't never left and I ain't going nowhere. And even when I go home, I'ma still be with them. I'ma be hunting them. I'ma be, whoo, honey, baby. I'ma be protecting them. I'ma be over them. So get over it. If you ain't with that man no more, and it's been years, and he ain't paying you nothing, and he ain't giving, stop talking bad about him. Your child will find out for themselves. Yeah. Yes, protect them. We gotta protect them. You gotta be true. You gotta be honest with your children. They go see. Kids learn and kids know a lot, even when you think they don't know. They know a lot and they see a lot. Even when you think they don't see it and they don't know it, they do. And it gets better. It gets better later. Stay in prayer, stay prayed up, stay protected. But protect them babies first. Look, listen, and learn. That's all you got to do. And you can get through it. I've always told my children, when I told them to look, listen, and learn, I kept them reading. You know why I kept them reading? I said, if you learn how to read, and my kids are scholars when it comes to reading, all of them, all that. I said, if you learn to read and understand what you're reading, you can get through anything in life. You can get anywhere. You can learn another language. You can learn how to do math. You can learn how to go places. But learn. I was reading to them in the womb. So they came out reading and wanted to read. Angel, I'd be like, Angel, what you doing? Reading a book. Little family, what you doing? Reading. Ma, did you hear about such and such? They come home and tell me, Ma, did you hear about such and such books? And I'm like, no, tell me more. And we sit down and we talk about that stuff. Kids don't read no more. You know why they don't read no more? Because they too busy on goddamn phones and playing games and stuff. They don't know shit about the library. They don't know nothing about, these kids don't know nothing about taking out a library book. That's why they don't know anything. They don't know nothing. And it's okay to encourage our children, male and female, to learn themselves, educate themselves, explore life in the world, and establish a financial foundation before making a family for them. Exactly, Cherokee, for themselves. Exactly. Yep, electronics. Yep. And they don't know none of this stuff. And they don't, like, I told you guys, I was shocked when I found out that Benj didn't know how to write in cursive. I'm like, I said, Benj, sign your name on some form or something. I had to have him sign. He said, Ma, I don't know how to sign my name. What? He said, I don't know how to sign my name. I said, what do you mean you don't know how to sign your name? He said, because I ain't never learned cursive. I was appalled. I said, oh, that's when, y'all remember, I was printing cursive writing off the internet. I said, oh, you gonna learn today. You gonna learn today how to sign your name. That's a shame. That's a shame. Like, we got to teach them because these kids is not learning nothing. Yes, it does, Miss Gina. I had 7 and the road was not easy. Everybody has a story. Amen, boss lady Sabrina. Yep, it's not easy. People think they know what they know. Let me tell you something. As my oldest is 32, boss lady. My oldest is 32 years old, my son. And my daughter is 31. Those are my 2 older ones. And as they got older, and when I was going through things before they got jobs and work to pay their own, way and do their own things, I used to tell them, and I was very much honest. They was around 15, 16 years old, and they was getting older, and they needed to know the truth about that. I said, look, I'm a single mother. I said, if we going to get through this, we going to have to get through this together. I said, them Jordans y'all want, them clothes y'all want, because my kids always dressed real nice in school. And I said, all of this stuff that you asked me for, I said, this job don't pay for all that. I said, you don't know who I have to fuck, suck, screw, bend over, do whatever, jumping jacks, howdy doody, whatever it is, to make sure you eat, you're clothed, the lights stay on, the heat stay on or not. Do you know how many mothers, thank God, let me knock on wood. Thank God that I have a good job, that I ain't got to be the lady of the night. Do you know how many mothers that are in the entertainment industry that's doing all kind of God knows what to provide for their children, but their children think they just at home moms? You be amazed. My children didn't realize that until later on. They come, my daughters and my older ones came in, Mom, you will never know this. I'm like, what? Oh, my such and such mama, did you know she was a stripper? And I be sitting back saying, how you find that out? When I been knew. They just didn't know. But now that they're older and they're seeing things, they understand, oh, ma, such and such ma, she work at such a, ma, did you know that? And I be sitting back. Because you don't know what a mother has to do or will do to feed or take care of their children, but y'all won't respect her. You won't respect her, but you'll respect the bitch out here that say, I'm going to go get me a baller. That act like she got everything going on. The bitch that's dressing nice with the fake hair, the fake nails, the fake whatever, and but she's sitting on here with 10 pounds of makeup. When that bitch take all her shit off, you don't know who the hell she is. But she looking good though. You think she's stacked up and everything else, and by the time she get my age, everything falling apart. Teeth falling out her mouth. Ass is falling to the floor. Can't even get a vein. Look at these. Look at these veins. You can't even find a vein because there's so much silicone and shit all in her body. Why we don't teach our girls to be natural? Why we don't teach our girls that makeup? Remember back in the day when your teachers taught you and your parents taught you that makeup was to enhance the beauty that you already have? You didn't have what? Somebody said contouring. A bitch, what the fuck is contouring? We like, what the hell? You didn't know about shit like that. Because we wasn't no kind. It was makeup that you use to enhance the beauty and everything that you already. Honey, our way of doing boobs was a good lift up bra. You got a good push-up bra, and what you did was stuff some socks in there. You put a few socks in there or some tissue in there, and you pulled them suckers up, and you went to stepping. Wasn't nobody getting no injections and doing all of this crazy shit. You was not doing nothing that was going to possibly make you sick, let alone something that you didn't even know of or understand. You didn't do that. Then, again, I tell you about them followers. Now, everybody following the bitch that they think they got into. Every time y'all see a bitch that gets some attention, y'all want what she got. Be yourself. Be yourself. Like the nose that you got. If that's the nose God gave you, love it. If you got itty bitty titties, get you a good push-up bra, girl, and go get your son socks. Tell your son, give you a couple of them socks and stick down in there and keep the stepping. Because guess what? Later on in life, you can take them motherfuckers out and not be sick. And not have to worry about nothing. Okay? Stop gluing shit down and sewing shit into your head, and then all your edges and stuff is gone. You getting headaches and you don't know why you getting headaches and all this stuff. Girl, and just go get you a good wig. Just go get you a good lace front. You ain't got every lace front that I've had, I've never glued not one down. You don't have to glue them down for them to stay. Line them up, girl. Get you some good hair gel or something and fix it up and stuff. And guess what? When you come in at 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, you can pull that shit off and your hair can breathe. You ain't losing your mind. Some of you girl, y'all so freaking angry. You know why you freaking angry? Because bitch, you can't think. You got so much shit. Have y'all seen the process that they're doing with these wigs and lace front? The glue and shit is seeping into your brain. The wig, the stuff is so tight on your head. Bitch, you're angry because you can't think. You mad and stuff because you can't do what you need to do. Yep, a 48-hour bra all day long. Come on now. This is the reason. Y'all have not had nobody to talk to you real talk and honest. I'm going to talk to you real talk. I'm going to talk to you honest. I'm going to give you the real deal. You wondering why your man ain't looking at you like he looked at you before. Oh, he won't touch me. He won't look at me. Why? Because you didn't change so much shit on your body. You ain't real. You plastic. You like Barbie. He like, if I want a Barbie, bitch, I could have went out. Remember they used to say, bitch, come a dime a dozen. Bitch, y'all ass is a penny a dozen. Because you all look fucking alike. That's why they don't want you. That's why your man don't look at you. And you wondering why he looking at the ugly bitch now. You be like, that bitch ain't got nothing on me and this and that. Because she natural. You wondering why he looking at her. You wondering why he sees something in her that he ain't seeing in you. And you think because you got that ass and everything else. Yep. He don't know who you are. I call them copy and paste women. Exactly. Yes. Don't know who you are. Cherokee say India RE video. Yep. Don't know who you are. Don't know nothing. You're like every other bitch. If you go look at all these broads, they all the same. They are. Cardi B and Nicki Minaj should be best friends. Bitches fighting every day. Bitch, y'all both got the same thing. Y'all both got your boobs and ass did. Now they lightening their skin up. They doing everything. And you wondering why. You wondering why you can't keep a man or you can't get a real man. Because he only gonna want you for right now. You a showpiece. You ain't nobody he want to take home to mama. You ain't nobody. Hey, Dalai Lamas. You ain't nobody that he want to have babies with. Yeah, they look like twins. But they fighting and everything. Bitch, how you gonna call another bitch a hoe? How you gonna call another bitch fake and phony and both of you bitches is fake? From head to toe. Everybody got the same thing. This what kills me. The main bitches that's called on here talking about motherfuckers, talking about who fake and phony and everything else. Bitch, ain't nothing real about you. I will be 51 in April. Ain't no shame in my game. I'll be 51 in April. These are all my real teeth. They ain't straight, but they mask. I can crunch and munch on this goddamn ice like no other. Cause they all fucking mask. These boobs right here, they all mask. mats. When I wanna lift them up higher, I just go get the good bra. But they all matte. Everything. This skin color, it ain't nothing. This is my skin color. I was born this way. I ain't have to do nothing to lighten it up, and I ain't did shit to darken it up. It's matte. This hair, this is waves and all. You can see the gray. You can see the gray up in here because Miss Gina getting old. Baby, all is mine's natural. I get up every morning. Y'all see me. And I put some water in this shit. I put a little bit of hair gel and some oil. And some, that's it. This skin, mine's, honey. Look, I could show mine's. Okay, this is. I still got a little bit of eyeshadow left on it. The lipstick is gone, but the rest of it, mine's. Man, so when whatever man that I do get, when they meet me, they're gonna meet me natural. So when I do put the wig on and add some extra stuff, they're gonna be like, damn, babe, you look nice. Not that you didn't look nice before, because they're gonna remember how they met me. They met me natural. So that's good, like I said, to go out for a showpiece, get a couple of pictures and everything else. But what the fuck y'all gonna do when you gotta take all that shit off? What you do later when you got to take all that shit off and he like, damn, that's how that bitch look after all of that? And you wondering why he don't want to be with you no more. He ain't thinking about you. But then you raise the eyelid when you get all back done up. You just a Barbie doll. That's it. That's it. I actually got that from another YouTube creator. Her channel is Yasmin Plus 7. She used to have a gossip YouTube channel, but she got tired talking about mess, so she only do her family channel. I love it. That I love. Because people get tired of the mess. The eyelids, yeah, Dolly, all that craziness. You know the best advice somebody gave me? The lady who used to do my eyebrows. She used to arch my eyebrows, and every now and then she used to put the eyelashes on me. And one day I went to her, and she was a Hispanic woman, and she would always do my eyelashes and everything. And she says, Gina, don't get those no more. And I said, huh? She said, I'll still do your eyebrows. She said, but you don't need the eyelashes. She says, your eyelashes are beautiful. She said, get you a good mascara, a good one. She said, that's all. She said, because what the ladies don't know is once you keep wearing these, you got to keep wearing them because they pull out your real eyelashes. And my eyelashes to be thick. They were thick and full, and they got this thin from me wearing them. And that was the best advice that anybody could have ever given me. So now y'all see me. I got my mascara, and I put my mascara on, and I put my eyeliner and stuff on. But she wasn't in it. I mean, that was her job, and she was making money. But for her loyal customers that it wasn't about the money. She wanted you to be healthy. She wanted you to look good and be natural. And she could have not said nothing and kept selling them to me. But she told me, she said, Gina, your eyelashes are beautiful. Get you a good mascara. Don't keep wearing this. And from that day on, I stopped wearing fake eyelashes. The only time you'll see fake eyelashes on me is if I have an event or something. When I did, some of my TV shows and different stuff like that, I would wear them. That's the only time. But as wearing them all the time like I used to, I don't do that anymore. If you wear a lot of weave on a horse and a horse is bald, you need your ass beat. I love being plain Jane. Can stop the game up when needed. I know that's right, boss lady Sabrina. Me too. I love being plain Jane. When I come on here sometimes and my face is just washed or whatever, and I don't feel like doing nothing, and y'all see me sometimes, my hair is all over my head or whatever. It's the best feeling in the world. But if you can look good and your beauty shows through when you're natural, it's just a plus when you add that little extra to it. You don't have to go and do all of this other stuff. And believe my daughter does. She is a makeup guru. She does it all. And she looked gorgeous with her makeup on. But guess what? She looks gorgeous without it. She came one day and I never forget, Kayla. And she had weave. And I said, Kayla, why you got weave in your hair? She's like, Mommy, because I wanted it a little longer and fuller. I'm like, but Kayla, your hair is just as pretty, your own hair. But what happened was her natural hair was thinning out because she was straightening it all the time. She would get them straighteners, be up at 4 o'clock in the morning, flat ironing her hair, and her hair thinned it out. So she added the tracks for the fullness. And so I was like, see, I said, I used to tell you, but these kids don't listen. Like you said, they got to live and they got to learn. Sometimes they got to just live and learn on their own. They don't get it. Miss Gina, do you use a facial mask? Nope, I don't. I don't even like, the only time I'm going to tell you, Felita, the only time I use a facial mask is when I'm doing it with Angel. Because Angel loves the facial mask and she'll want me to do a mask thing with her. But nope, I'm old school. Everything that I use for my beauty regimen is old school stuff. I wash my face still with plain regular soap and water. I use the alcohol witch hazel and 100% cocoa butter. Everything that I do is natural. I still wash my hair with mayonnaise and eggs. And y'all, and those of you that know that's my age know that from way back. Remember, that was the thing way back. Mayonnaise, eggs, and beer. That was I don't do the beer, but I still do use mayonnaise and eggs to wash my hair and stuff. And so yeah, from way back. But nope, I don't do mask. I do them every blue moon, and that's only because Angel wants to do it. But my beauty regimen, everything that I just do old school, the old school treatments, everything. The only thing that I did that was different, that changed is the Preparation H, and I got that from Tyra Banks now. Yep, that's where I got the Preparation H thing from. When your beauty on the inside, it makes you more beautiful on the outside. That's true. That is so true. Miss Gina, make sure you do the beauty regimen. I will. I am, because so many people have been asking me over and over. They're like, Miss Gina, you need to do a whole beauty tutorial. And I'm gonna do face and everything, and then I'm gonna do hair. I'm gonna do my whole thing about how I wash my hair and conditioning it, from me mixing up the eggs and the mayonnaise and all that stuff. I'm gonna do a whole YouTube. I'll probably do it. I'm gonna do it on one of my days off, because I'm off on Fridays and Sundays. So I'll pick one of those days, and I'll do the whole treatment thing. But I'm gonna start with the whole face thing first and then go from there. Yes, all natural beauty and a touch of accents here and there, smelling good, eating good, healthy, fun, exercise, and minimize stress. Yep. Hey, beautiful black woman. Come on now. Come on, Cherokee. Yes, mama. Yes. That's it. And a lot of folk, they don't know that anymore. We don't teach our young ones today. We don't teach them that. Like, I try to teach that to Angel. I tell Angel all the time how beautiful she is, and that's why she likes the mask stuff. We'll do the mask. We do our nails together sometimes and everything. But now these girls want to contour. They want to put on 10 pounds of makeup. They want to put on 50 pounds of weave. They got to get the lace front, and they got to have it glued down or sewed in. Like, it's like you a baby. It's like you a baby. Why you want this? Why you want to do this? Natural. Do it natural. The only time Angel is getting weave and stuff added in her hair is when she getting braids. That's it. That's it. So, people, they don't get it. They don't understand, but they gonna learn. Good night, y'all. Stay prayed up. Going on a date. Ooh, all right, T-Love. Girl, go ahead. Have fun. Oh, honey, you got to tell us about that date tomorrow. You got to tell us. I'm going to get out of here. What time is it? Oh, yeah, it's 12 o'clock. I got to get off here myself because I got to get ready for work and take my butt to bed. I will see you guys in the morning. T-Love, have fun on your date, boo. I love you guys. Those of you that are in the clouds, those of you that dropped out the clouds, those of you that's in the bushes and rolled out the bushes, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for listening. Please share this video, thumbs up this video. Tune in for more of our red couch talk because it be hot. I told you guys, when I'm sitting on the red couch, it's going to be a great conversation. So I will see you guys in the morning. I love you guys. Oh, thank you, Prima Wanda. Thanks for a great video. Thank you so much. I love you guys. I love you more. Ta-ta for now. Mwah.